All right, so the information reaching us now is that all the old missing loops are now in our various accounts in queue. All right, so I'm going to confirm that, and I'm going to tell you what to expect from Bitnest. All right, so there are more to this that you are seeing currently. So let me go to my bit loop. Let me go to my Bitnest loop. All right. Okay. So let's check it out. Let's know what is there. Let's know what is there. Okay. So I can only see few of my circulations. Most of my circulations are not here. In fact, the ones that are not here are even more like times multiples of the ones that are here. So I don't know about others, but on my own account, I'm only seeing these ones that are here. All right, this account is holding thousands of dollars. All right, so but I'm only seeing about 500, 1,000 to 1,320 here. All right, so most of my missing circulations are not here yet. Are you getting it? They are not here yet. I don't know about you, whether it is also the same in your own account, but most of my circulations are not here yet. All right, so that is it. So what are we expecting from Bitnest? What do we expect from Bitnest? For now, I'm not telling anybody to start dancing, because this is just still on Bitnest ecosystem, not in wallet. This is just uh, some of our loops that are showing in the website, but not in our wallet. All right, so you can only be happy when you see this money dropping in your wallet. That is when you will be happy. But for now, this money is not in our wallet. It's still in Bitnest website. All right, so like I said in my initial video, Bitnest can decide to pay us or not. It is all in their power to pay us. It's no longer blockchain as we used to think. It is no longer blockchain. It is now Bitnest. So Bitnest has the power to pay us or not. So what the community wants is that Bitnest should pay us our money. That is what the community wants. What every investor is saying is that Bitnest should pay us our money. All right, because in my own team alone, that I mean those that I built, the circulation that my team have done to Bitnest is going to hundreds of thousands of dollars. All right, so we are not this queue is not really what we want. What we actually want is that you pay us this money in our wallet. So when you pay us this money in our wallet, you don't need to start convincing us to buy node, to buy million coin, or to loop on the loop C. Willingly we will do it. We will buy the note, looking at the fact that okay, maybe you people are really serious, you are building a good ecosystem and all that. You don't need to convince us to buy. If we see that, oh, this coin has a good value and it is going to be have a good value in futures, we don't need to convince anybody to buy it. We'll buy it based on our own analysis. All right, and if we see that okay, this Bitness is back and operational fully and is paying, you don't need to convince us to circulate or invest, because willingly we would circulate. So I am on behalf of my own community, my own team, I am telling Bitness to pay us our money because they have our money. Pay us our money. Stop prioritizing people, because there are people who borrowed money to invest in Bitness. There are people who did not uh, uh, who put all their money in Bitness. There are people that even use the money that someone gave them to keep for them to invest in business, thinking that when the money returns, they will pay those people back. So telling those type of now to go and buy notes or go and buy coin, how are they going to get the money? Are you expecting them to go and borrow another money to go and buy? And if you tell them okay that it is only when they invest in Loopsy that they will get their money, how do you want them to get the money? So you are holding their money, so you don't have to give them condition for them to get their money back. That is not the agreement. All right, if there were to be a condition, you people should have given us the condition even before we invest in the system. That is how it works. If you people are really sincere to yourself and decentralized, you people should have given us that condition before we invest, not after we invest then you come up with rules. It doesn't make sense. So on behalf of my community, we are telling Bitnest, pay us our money, and then it is left for us to buy the nodes, to buy the million coin. It is all our decision. All right, so that is it. Thank you. Well, like I say, Bitness, my own circulation is not, in fact, the ones that are in queue here is not even up to quarter of the remaining ones. So please, you people should also bring all the remaining ones in queue here. Let me be seeing them. Even if you are not paying me, let me see them. I know that after most of the videos I did, you people may decide not to pay me. And that will only confirm one thing, that you people are not really decentralized but centralized. So even if you didn't pay me and you pay my community, I'm good. All right, I'm good. If you didn't pay me but all my community, all my team members receive their money, no problem. All right, but my own is that I stand in my words and I stand on the right path. That is just the fact. I cannot begin to hide mouth or begin to lie because I'm trying to cover up things. So that is it. So you people should pay my community. Even if you don't want to pay me, at least pay my team members. Let them be happy. So that is it. Thank you. And like I said, you may decide not to pay me, but it will only confirm one thing, that you people are centralized, and that is it, and partial as well. So the partiality started from when you begin to prioritize some individuals, and it doesn't make sense.